There's been such an outpouring of support after, unfortunately, the latest suicide of Tyler Clementi, the young man who committed suicide after being secretly filmed or broadcast on the internet. And a lot of people are talking about how it gets better, and it does get better. People who identify themselves as gay or lesbian or bisexual often have a hard time when they're teenagers, and of course, we've all heard that bullying is part of the youth culture. But hearing this latest suicide of Tyler Clementi and seeing Ellen DeGeneres' video just inspired me, like many, many others, to make this video to talk about how it does get better. And also it reminded me of a particular moment many years ago now. I was about 22 or 23-year-old, and I was in my neighborhood in Boston. I come from the neighborhood of South Boston, which is a very close-knit Irish community with a long history of pride and people who aren't always accepting of those who are different. And I can remember I grew up there, I went to school there, but I was a man. I was 23 years old, and I was waiting at the bus to go downtown. I was right at the corner, just a couple of blocks from my house, and my other family members live nearby. And this group of men stopped at the red light, which was right near the bus stop. And they knew me from somewhere. I don't remember, it's been so many years, who they were exactly, and I don't even know if I knew who they were exactly at the time. But the screams, the taunting, they screamed faggot. They screamed it with such passion and such hate, the poison that was in them. As I just stood there, I didn't say anything to them. I didn't know who they were. But they were so hateful in what they said that it was scary. And again, I wasn't a kid, 23 years old, but I was standing there at the bus stop and just remembering being so scared that I can still feel that feeling today at 35 years old, that I felt that perhaps I was in danger, that at any moment they could jump out of the car and start attacking me. It was a moment I still remember. And I just want to say it does get better when you can live your own life and move away. And sometimes when you are far enough away from people who don't understand, you're able to be yourself. And as you get into adulthood, you realize at the end of the day, it's you that has to be happy. And no person is important enough to make you feel badly about yourself. So I'm adding my voice to those who need to hear it, because we do need to take care of the younger generations and the next generations. It's an interesting time in our history. People from all walks of life living their lives the way that they know how, and we have to allow them to do that. So know that it gets better. And thank you, Ellen DeGeneres, for inspiring us during this crisis, as she put it, and it really is a crisis.